Hello my lovely friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about one specific question. Why do we do what we do? What is it, that inner voice, that inner feeling that makes you think that you must have a career, that you must earn money, that you must become a mother, or you must help so many people around the world? Why is it that each one of us has this must in our life? And I don't know about you, but for me, every time I feel I must, I feel like I'm suffocating. So I basically started to think about it. What is it that causes us to feel this way? Imagine if we could just be. You know, you were born, your name is whatever it is, and it's okay to just be you. I mean, to me, when I realized that, that sounded absolutely crazy, because the thoughts I had in my head were, well, what's the point then? What do you mean you just are? Why are you in this world if you just are? To do what? What are you going to leave behind you? What are you going to do to help others? What are you going to do to make money? What about your children? What about your family? What about all these things that you have to do? And I stopped for a minute, and I'm very lucky to have the most incredible brother who asked me these questions. And he asked me, well, what if you could just be you and that is enough? How does that thought make you feel? Because when he asked me that question, I instantly thought, panic. All my concepts, all my belief systems, all of this programming in my head was trying to switch on, because that's what life is about. It's about doing, it's about proving, it's about doing more. And then obviously there's no end to it. But when you really accept that you just are and that's enough, how freeing is that? And that brings me to the next question. Who in your life do you have that when you think about them just existing is enough for you? That could be your children, it could be your partner, it could be your parents, it could be your brother. If you still feel something just because they are, you can feel the exact same way about yourself. Them just being is enough. So you just being is enough. And yes, I understand, because we're all in the same boat. We all play a role that was created in our heads through us being molded by our parents, by society, by the world around us. And we have learned how to live with certain systems and certain belief systems in our minds in order to survive. But the more I'm understanding myself, the more I'm realizing that all these belief systems are actually stopping me from living. From a very young age, I always felt like I needed to help people. I needed to help lots of people. And the more I thought about that, the more I realized that a core belief system from my childhood was implemented, which made me need to constantly do in order to feel loved, in order to feel alive, in order to be. So I welcome you all to ask yourself this question. If you just are, is that enough? Do you matter? If you just were, would you matter? And this is what broke my brain. The answer is very simple. You are matter. Full stop. You are matter. I'm going to leave you with that thought, and thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube video.